What is up, YouTube? Pieface Guy 9000 here. Now I'm gonna bring you guys something that's a little different here. I do custom homemade fishing lures, and I have quite a big collection. So I'm gonna show you today how to make them yourself. You can do this completely at home. Everything you need is at home. So what you're gonna need, and I'm gonna show you 3 variations. These are some I do a lot, and some I do a little. So you're going to need bottle caps. I like the Smirnoff bottle caps, so I keep a bunch of these around. Now, if you're going to do all 3 of these, you're going to need 4 of them, and I have them in purple and red. You're going to need a tiny split ring. I found this on the side of the road. You could probably go to Bass Pro and get some for good, better quality, probably cheaper price too, or a little more expensive. I said cheaper for no reason. So you're going to need a split ring, some wire, and this is some just copper wire. It doesn't really matter. You can use any kind of wire. Sometimes I use paper clips, but that's like last scenario thing. Now you can use a drill bit, or I like to use hammer and nails. Now this is a pretty thick nail, but you can do anything that floats your boat. And you'll of course need a good pair of needle nose pliers. So to start off with, this is my signature lure that I have always done. I'm gonna use this beat up bottle cap because I don't really like these lures quite too much. So I'm gonna find where I want to make the hole, and I want to have the logo facing up. So I'm gonna put it on the inside, and it's kind of hard to see, but put the nail on the here. Put it. Good God, put it on the inside. So once it's on the inside, you're just gonna give it a couple taps. And don't do it too close to the bottom. Do it more to the top, because it'll weaken the metal if it's too close to the bottom. So you can see there's a nice, and that's a little hard to focus. So you can see there's a nice hole in there. So now for symmetry, I'm going to line up that hole with the nail. I'm going to make a hole directly below that one. Symmetry is everything. Don't do it all over the place. All crazy and stuff. You gotta have it be almost symmetrical. Now don't go nuts with this. You just need enough to make a hole. And if this happens where it goes too close to the top, that's perfectly okay. It won't make a difference. It's perfectly okay. So now you're gonna need some wire, and it doesn't matter how long or short your piece of wire is. Any size works, I've found. But yeah, have a good decent sized piece. So this is, I'm gonna cut this off right here, and we're gonna say, no, that's a little short. I might be able to use that though. Don't throw away your wire. You can still use it. So here I have, it should be a little better. Okay, that's maybe 4 inches of wire, and this will do. So now you're gonna take this wire here, and make sure it's a good wire, because if you want to catch fish, you gotta have good wire. And you're going to bend it down over needle nose pliers. Make sure it's right on the edge, so it forms a little hoop like this, a little hoop. Now close this hoop up. It should look like that. Now hold it down. I'm using your thumbnail. You're going to press it to the opposite direction, and you'll have a nice little hook reciprocal. Now, if it's not perfectly flat, just flatten it out back in the pliers. So I'm also going to straighten out my wire a little bit. Now, here's where this gets tricky. So pay close attention. So you have both your holes in here. Now, you can either push this hole here really tight and push with your thumb and close it up, but I'm lazy and I'm weak, so I'm just going to next to the holes. Don't do it on the holes. It'll crush them down, and you'll have to do it all over again. I just gently bend it out where the hole is, and this will make it easier to manipulate the bottle cap. So now you're going to open your pliers, and you're going to put your bottle cap in and tighten the pliers to the circumference of the bottle cap. Now just gently press down. You don't need a ridiculous amount of force, but make sure you're holding onto the pliers tight. So just gently push down, and you'll see that the bottle cap will start to close like that. See, it's starting to deform, right? So don't close this all the way. I cannot stress this enough. Do not close it all the way. Now, have your logo facing up if you want. You can do it however you want. Now, put your wire in, and if you need to, you can use your pair of pliers, because this gets a little tricky to do this this second one. So you can just pull this all the way down, like that. And now, usually I do these with beads, but I don't really feel like doing this one with beads. So you can use any kind of crap bead. So now just close up the cap like that. Like that. And if it has like this little lip on it, just use the pliers and crush down on the lip. So now it has a sort of a lung shape to it. And this is good. So now what you're going to do is you're going to, you don't need this to be ridiculously long like I have, but take your nail, if you used a nail, or anything round, sort of cylinder, like just a cylinder in general. You're going to press this down so it looks a little something like this. Now take this, the end of your wire, pull it up over your cylinder thing, and you're just going to press it down. So now pull your cylinder thing out, and there you have a hoop, as you can see. Now I'm going to take this, I'm going to clamp it down with the pliers, and you're just going to wrap your wire all the way down until you can't move it or you run out of wire. Now leave the overhang, because the overhang looks good. And what I like to do is I just like to give it a nice little crease in the center. And there you go. There's your finished bottle cap lure. I'll make episode 2. This is part 1 of 3. So yeah, there's your lure.